Hey, good morning guys, it's your boy Nintendo, back again for another video. In this video today, we're just going to be talking about the famous MMO Wizard101. So let's get into the game. Alright guys, so Wizard101 is a MMORPG. Probably one of the biggest MMOs to be released, and they've actually are the longest to last staying online. Wizard101 was competing with other MMOs like Toontown, Club Penguin, Pirates of the Caribbean Online, Fusion Fall, Free Realms, Lego Universe, and some few others. All those games are currently they're no more. They have been all discontinued except for Wizard101. So Wizard101, I guess many fans just love, being wizards and stuff like that. And even though the game doesn't have any reference to Harry Potter, it's just still relatively popular. I remember seeing commercials on this on TV, and I was just like, damn, this game looks nice. So this game came out in 2008, 2008 or 2009. I think 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 2008. So anyway, yeah. So when I saw they really spent a lot of revenue on making commercials for this game to promote it. And they did a damn good job, because I myself was interested in the game. So I remember when I had so many accounts of this game. Some accounts I sold, some accounts I lost, some accounts I give away. Like if you guys remember back then on my YouTube channel, I used to give away Wizard101 accounts. I may do that with this one, who knows. But yeah, so I've been playing this game for a while now. This account that I'm playing right now, I actually made this account back in March. And today is today's June 1st of the month, and I'm already at level 103. Now the reason why I really recently stopped playing the game back then was because it's really time consuming. It's more of a grind, because you're going to be farming, spending hours trying to get that gear, that wand or whatever. It just took up too much of my time. I have so many other games to play, and Wizard101 was just keeping me back from playing it. Wizard101 still does up to this day. I still haven't beaten Spider-Man Miles Morales, Hogwarts Legacy, Forspoken. Still haven't beaten those games on PS5 yet. And hey, I still got plenty of PS4 games that I haven't beaten yet. So this game is really taking up my time and playing it. But other than that too, I got Tears of the Kingdom. Just got the game. And look, before I play that game, I'm playing this game. It's just, I'm telling you, this Wizard101 is like, it's really addicting. So anyway, so Wizard101 again. So it's an MMO. It's the battle system is pretty great. Well, not pretty great. It's fantastic. It's more of it's a turn-based battle system and card game. So it's like a visual card game. So if you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll get the picture of this game. So I'll show you guys my stats. Let me just go outside. So yeah, so there are many schools in the game. You got fire, you got storm, you got ice, death, myth, life, balance. Usually the big hitter schools are storm, fire, and I believe it's death and myth. I don't remember the two, but storm is the most powerful school in the game. That school is really great, but the drawback to that school is they have low accuracy and low health points and defenses. So you Storm Wizards usually die fastest, and it's usually harder to solo with them. That's because, again, they have low health, low accuracy, especially accuracy, and low resistance and defenses. You got Ice. Ice usually is the school that lasts the longest. They have a lot of health, resistance and stuff. Usually they call those people tankers, because they can take hits. So fire, fire is kind of like Storm with its low health and accuracy, but fire is a little slightly higher. Fire is another big hitter school right behind Storm. Usually Storm and Fire people always compete with each other, and some even Storm Wizards get jealous. Like before, I remember they nerfed E3. Like some Storm Wizards was saying how they're making fire. Storm is a big hero school, but they're making fire spells hit more than a storm spell. Things like that, But anyway, so Wizard101, there's plenty of worlds in the game. There's plenty of content because this game been out for a while. So this world I'm in right now is called Safaria. It's a level 60 world. So when you first make your character, you start off in Wizard City. That's pretty much your first basic world, and up to Trident Avenue, it's free to play. After Trident Avenue, if you want to continue the game, you have to pay. The game is behind a paywall, a big paywall. I understand that they have to, make profit, make some money somehow, but putting the game in a big paywall is pretty ridiculous. I think that what they should do is they should just make whole of Wizard City, excluding the dungeons, because I think dungeons, you shouldn't be able to do dungeons without paying them, But I think they should make all of Arc 1. Okay, so let me show you guys about the arcs. So arcs are basically the storyline of the game. So the game is divided into 3 arcs, I believe. You got Arc 1, where you fight from Wizard City to Dragonspire, where you fight Malistaire. Arc 2, you got Chrysalis, I think it's what, Celestica, from Celestica to Chrysalis with Morganth. Arc 3, I'm not too sure, because this is actually the first I've ever got in the game. So switch my attack deck. I think that should be good. They shouldn't have too much health in that small deck. Anyway, so that should be good. Got a feint in there, good. Yeah, so I think they should just make Arc all of Wizard101. I mean, all of Wizard City free. If the play was continued, let them pay for Croptopia, but other than that, nah. Stopping the play in Trident Avenue, I don't think it's enough for them to get their feet wet to actually pay to continue playing the game. But hey, it is what it is. If you don't like it, don't play the game, don't buy it. So the game is behind a big paywall. It's a lot of microtransactions. You don't really need them unless you need an item from like the booster packs and stuff like that, spell elements and stuff. My main concern to you is, if you're gonna spend money in the game, just buy membership. You don't really need crowns unless I guess you really need it. So just buy the membership. You can buy, if you really tell money, you can buy one month membership. It's like $10. That's what I usually do. I always pay for the 1 month membership. I usually just have it recurring, so every month, I don't have to actually take my card out or anything like that and pay it. It just pays. It takes it's like auto pay. It pays it for itself every month. So this is the battle system right here. So you can see here, each of us are taking turns. In Wizard City, from Unicorn Way up to, I guess, Firecat Lane, you'll only be able to, only one enemy will be in the battle circle with you, unless you have more people with you. Now, after in Colossus Boulevard and Onboard, 2 enemies can enter at once with only 1 wizard in the battle circle. So you can see here I got 2 enemies and I have 1 of me here. So usually that's how it is. So after Colossus Boulevard, you are going to be fighting multiple enemies at once. So this is the battle circle. You can see here we all taking turns casting spells with the visual cards. So there's buffs, debuffs, and stuff like that. There's charms, wards. So you know, charms and wards are buffs. So the thing of the game is you want to just stack. You want to stack yourself. These guys, these mobs, enemies, bosses, and stuff like that, their main goal is just to kill you. They don't have no kind of strategy at all. Like they don't really stack unless the only time when they stack blades or even put a blade on themselves is when they don't have enough pips to cast an attack spell. But once they get enough pips to cast a spell, they're just gonna keep hitting you over and over again. You can see here she just did Hydra on me. So the pips are just little orbs right here on the bottom of your feet. They allow you to cast spells. Like on the card right here, I need 7 pips to cast a spell. I need 4. So I'm gonna cast a satyr. I'm gonna cast a satyr. So later in the game you will earn Arch Mastery at level 50, which is basically like a way for you to swap school pips to cast spells using gold pips, power pips. And then further into the game you will be able to gain shadow pips. You can see I got a shadow pip right here. So shadow pips are basically just a little pip that allows you to use shadow spells and shadow lore spells. So anyway, so these guys' main goal is just to kill you. They'll just keep attacking you as long as they have blades. They don't use no type of strategy. They don't think, nothing. They just want to kill you. Oh shit, the fuck fizz. Yeah, so that was a fizzle. So usually Storm gets fizzles a lot. Yeah, so right now you probably wondering what I'm doing back in Safari. I'm just finishing up a quest. You know, I'm just trying to clear out my quest book because there's not really anything major for me to do right now until level 115 to craft a new wand, and level 130 for me to do the catatombs for the dragoon gear. It's very important to gear your character. I won't really recommend putting on the gear for the looks of it. It's more of the stats. You know, if it gives health, damage, defenses. The main thing you want to look for is damage gear. I will do a separate video on, you know, the type of gears you should get and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it with this game, you know. So I'm gonna cast Fire Dragon. So Fire Dragon is an AoE spell, attack over enemies. So use this spell a lot. I use Meteor Strike for mobs when I'm on the streets, and then I use Fire Dragon for bosses. So Fire Dragon attacks all enemies. See, it just critical. See, they got shields that pierced it. They both dead. Yeah, that's what I mainly use. I barely use any. I don't really use any single attack spells. So these are all the spells I got. I will also do a video and show you guys what spells to use your training points on. So training points are points that allow you to train spells outside your school. You should not spend these sparingly. You should save them, and you know, again, I'll do a video and show you guys what to use your training points on. So here, these are my spells. You know, I got Shadow Trap here, Ultra Dark, Shadow Blade. Anyway, so here I don't use these spells at all. Don't use these spells at all except for Satyr. You know, these are all my fire spells. Boom, boom, boom. I only used the spell once and I never used it again. Heckhound is a pretty good spell. 130 fire damage per pip, but I never used it that much. Backdrive, I used it once to get 1 in a million. Barely used this. Exalt fire spell. I used this once. This is part of my main spell right here for Meteor Strike. I never used this spell yet, so I need to get to use this. Fire Dragon, main spell right here. Always use this shit. King Notorious, use that. Ifrit, I don't use this spell anymore. I use King Notorious now. This is more OP. Ifrit got nerfed so hard, so I've just used King Notorious. Does more damage, stuns for the same amount of pips than Ifrit. Rain of Fire, I used this once. Not use it once. I used it a couple times. Sun Serpent, used it a couple times. And then, you know, boom. Don't use these except for Faint. Ship of Fools, I used to use it. I don't use it anymore. Steel Pip. Boom, you got Shadow Strike. Put that there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So these are my stats. You can see my damage. Again, most of the gear, it gives me these stats. So you got 99 fire damage, resistance 32 for all except for storm. You got 37 accuracy, 25% for fire. Critical rating, you got 473 for fire. Block rating is all the same. Armor piercing, you got 19%. Healing in and out, so income is that 35%. No pip conversion. We got power pits at 106%. Arch mastery, shadow pip rating. So yeah, so so this is Wizard101 for you guys. You know, pretty good game. It's a pretty great game. Battle system is nice. We don't have a problem with the game at all. Been playing this, you know, since I was a kid. It's really addicting though. Really addicting. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So be sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, guys.